That was a good one.
Let's do it.
I get impressed every time.
Here we go.
We're back. It's been a long time, but we're back.
And still alive.
Still alive.
We're here. Standing strong.
Welcome back to our second episode of Toxicity Podcast. It hurts calling it the second episode because it really should be the third, but we had some technical difficulties more than once recording the second one, so it just wasn't meant to be. We might even skip the number 2 and just call this the third. Like, the universe didn't want me to put out a second episode.
We had 2.1 by now at least.
Right. This is like 2.3. I'm not even lying. We've tried to film this episode so many times, and when we tried to film it again, a hurricane hit. We got knocked on our asses for a few weeks. We're behind.
What you mean knocked on our asses for a few weeks? Half the area is still on their ass.
Alright, so today I've got Jason with me. Say hey, Jason.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And Lauren.
Hey, y'all.
And it's me, Zoe, your favorite. So yeah, we've been out. We've been out for a few weeks. We dealt with Hurricane Ida. We maybe did a little bit of evacuating and a whole lot of drinking.
It felt like outside, inside.
Oh my God, outside, but like 20 times hotter and a lot wetter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was not.
And not the good kind.
Yeah, not the good kind of wet either. It wasn't fun. I definitely wouldn't recommend staying through the hurricane.
I had fun.
I didn't know. Me and Lauren stayed in the house like scared for our lives the whole 16 hours she was on land. And then once the sun came up and the rain stopped, we were like, we're getting the fuck out of here. Like, we're leaving. We're not fucking staying. All right, so when we put out our first episode, we also put out a Survey Monkey, I think a few days after, asking what was the craziest place you've done extracurriculars. And y'all did not fucking disappoint. Some of y'all did. Some of y'all might need to step it up a little bit, but that's okay. We kept it anonymous for a reason. I didn't want to make anyone cry. But some of y'all did not disappoint. And I've got some of the answers in front of me.
I'm just going to say this from the get-go. Some of you are sick fucks, and y'all should be my friend.
No doubt about it. So, I guess we could just jump into it, because there's a lot. There's like 50 responses. So, and some of them are paragraphs. Like, some people gave me details. Some people were like really sparse, and then others gave me details. Some people who know me personally sent me screenshots of their answer and was like, I want you to know this is me. And I was like, damn.
Can you reveal them?
I don't know if they want me to.
Or
like if they just wanted me to know that it was them.
Honestly, if you that bold, you deserve to get blasted.
Right.
You
so,
did this for a reason.
Yeah, so the first one I've got is my parents' bed.
I'm calling your mom on it.
I've personally never done that.
I feel like your mom's trolling you.
I have done that before. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think I could bring myself to do it. I don't even want to lay in my parents' bed knowing that she has sex in it. Let alone have sex in my mom's bed where she has sex with her husband.
Yeah.
Like, that's just...
I definitely
You can never
that.
wash... You can wash the sheets, you can never wash the mattress.
Yeah, you can't... Yeah.
Fluid seep.
Ugh! You didn't have to say it that.
You're gross.
You're gross.
If my
We
mom,
should not be friends.
if my mom hears this, I just exposed myself, and I am sorry, Mom, for that.
Alright, so let's rank this on a scale of 1 to 10 on crazy. So what are we ranking my parents' bed as?
If this was a 90s teen movie, okay. You're up there.
Right,
We're
but it's
in
2021.
Come on. You're at a 3.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not that.
right.
I mean, it's crazy for me, but I'm looking for more wow factor. You know,
Yeah, like
I want to
something
like maybe
obsessed.
crawl out of my own skin. All right, the next one, at my ex-girlfriend's job at a restaurant.
Question. Was it with your ex-girlfriend?
Right, so like, do you mean at my ex-girlfriend's job, like with your ex-girlfriend, or you went to your ex-girlfriend's job with another girl and fucked her there?
Because that's two totally different spectrums right there.
Yeah,
Right.
Because if it was your...
Or was she your girlfriend at the time and now you're referring to her as your ex?
Yeah.
Right.
If it was your girlfriend at the time or your ex-girlfriend at her job, okay, risky, I'd give it a 5.
Right.
If you brought another girl to your ex-girlfriend's job,
Savage.
Broke the scale.
10.
Right.
You win.
Broke the scale. Alright, so have we decided a rank for that one, or is it...
It depends.
Each scenario. Whoever this is, please anonymously message me and let me know what you mean, because I want to know.
I need clarification.
Right, I need clarification on this one. Alright, so the third one, his sister's bed. Now that... I lost my virginity in my sister's bed. So I don't know if I would even call that crazy. But I guess it could be. Like, how old is your sister? Was she an adult? Is she young? Because if she was young, that's kind of fucked.
Even then, though, why am I going to use my sister's bed when I could just use mine?
Well, maybe his was squeaky. Maybe his sister was in his bed.
I'm sorry. If you're losing your virginity, you ain't squeaking shit.
Okay, well, when I lost my virginity, my sister was not home, and there were, like, 5 people sleeping in my room. And I wasn't...
I would say this is pretty average, though. I think a lot of people probably have this similar story. It's not really
on
crazy.
a scale of 1 to crazy as shit, I'm gonna go with a 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna solid 2.
Yeah, that's
a 2.
I was thinking.
All right, number 4, a Dillard's dressing room.
I have one question. Did it fit?
Did what?
How long have you been holding on to that one, Lauren?
All day. She's been knowing about this. So, I gotta stop y'all. So, me and Lauren know these already. Jason is blind reacting to these responses. He has no idea what we've had in our... I've had these in my phone for almost like a month now.
Yeah.
So...
Y'all gave a couple of good ones over like the last 24 hours when we reposted it, though. Some of these are
crazy. So
damn. All right.
So a Dillard's dressing room period.
I mean, that's...
Again, like the parents' bed, I'm gonna say if it was in the 90s, banger.
Right. Now...
2021, Pornhub's done it.
You think it? Pornhub's done it.
And that's unfortunate.
Maybe that's where they got that idea from. They're
No...
like, honey, it's time to spice it up. Let's go try on dresses and Dillards and fuck. No, I couldn't even hear me out. I don't even like shopping as is. So, like, shopping with a spouse or, like a partner, like, the last thing I'm thinking about is, like, yeah, let's just bend it over, bust it open in the Dillard's dressing room. I just couldn't.
What department was this in?
Yeah, what department was this in?
Home Goods.
Oh my God, that's even... They don't have a dressing room in Home Goods. Why? What are you trying on in there? Candles? Did it fit? Alright.
I'm gonna have nightmares about some of these.
Alright, this one's really fucking good. Hold on to your champagne glasses, my friends. I got Filthy McNasty in the McDonald's playpen. Don't worry though, I clocked out first. Filthy McNasty with who? 'Cause children are in that playpen, sir. You're giving me very much Michael Jackson vibes.
First off, how old are you? Because McDonald's ain't had a playpen since Vietnam.
Oh, fuck.
And was this before or after COVID? Because the CDC would not recommend this at all.
I don't think the CDC would recommend it before or after COVID. I'm not recommending this at all. I can tell you the last time, it's definitely had to have been before COVID. You can't even go inside a McDonald's now.
Honestly, this is probably how COVID got started.
But this is the part that got me. I clocked out first. So you work at McDonald's. It had to have been at night.
Right?
Like, was it at night or was it in the day? Like, during the day, that's... Okay, on the crazy scale, if you're doing it during the day, in front of all the kids running around you, 1, you need to go get help. But 2, you broke the crazy scale. That's enough. We have to stop here.
No, you on a crazy scale. It just ain't the one we talking about.
Ooh, I don't know. I just couldn't. And McDonald's of all the places, dude.
I know they don't clean them balls.
Hold up. Time out. One of you people was fucking in the ball pit? That's why I can never get a goddamn McFlurry. Fucking ice cream machine always broke because y'all fucking in the ball pit.
Right, they too busy fucking... They can't fix the ice cream machine because they too busy fucking in the ball pit. That's why the line's so fucking long.
I'm mad now. Don't see no shit like that at Chick-fil-A.
So, the next one says... My girlfriend at the time... Wait, did you just say you don't see that shit at Chick-fil-A?
That's exactly what I said.
They have a ball pit. No, they don't. They got a playpen, but they don't have a ball pit, huh? I don't know.
I haven't seen a ball pit in a long time.
I haven't either. They're not sanitary.
Obviously not.
Obviously not. Thank you, Lauren.
All right. So the next one says, my girlfriend at the time had left me to go take care of her ex that was drunk. So I went fuck my ex behind a porta potty on the parade route.
Well, damn.
Jesus.
First off, I don't blame you. Second off, you couldn't find a vehicle?
Right. You know how many cars they got on the parade route, son? And you went behind a porta potty?
Do you know what the porta potties smell like? Okay, for all of those people who are not from the New Orleans area listening, who don't understand what a porta potty smells like.
On the parade?
On the parade route. Picture your toilet backing up twice and then sitting for 3 days with no AC.
And it's cold outside.
Now you're getting close.
I can only imagine how much alcohol was involved in this decision making because.
Well, I'm assuming it's a he. He said my girlfriend at the time had left me to go take care of her ex that was drunk. So I'm probably, if you're on the parade route, I'm assuming nobody's sober in these decisions. But like, I'm gonna rank this one a good 8 because despite the porta potty thing, you're right on the pettiness level that I'm on. Like, I'm down.
I'm gonna give you an 8 too. Not for the petty thing. I'm not on that bullshit. Well, I lie, I am. But I'm gonna give you an 8 for the simple fact of, you know how easily you could have been caught?
Oh my God, yeah. Because they put them bitches in the middle of the fucking median with nothing behind them.
Risque.
And during a parade, a porta potty is a hot commodity.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So like, I have more questions now. Was it like a New Orleans parade or was it a Metairie parade? Was it during the day or was it at night?
And if you come into the DM saying that this was some parade in Alabama, please delete yourself.
Right, we're not talking about Mobile Mardi Gras. We're talking about New Orleans. The next one says, the first time I got head was in a movie theater. It was to some shitty Tom Holland movie. Dash, your little brother. So, my little brother left this one and the next 4 ones. So, thank you for that. I could have gone my entire life knowing that you had your dick sucked in a movie theater.
If you talk about Tom Holland like that one more time, fight me. Fight me.
Y'all, I wish we had a camera in here for y'all to see that as soon as I said shitty Tom Holland movie, Jason's face went straight. He put his truly down. He put his truly punch down and got real serious.
His true Coco Melon came out.
Right, his face getting red over here, y'all. The next one says, I just shitted myself. Also your little brother. Thanks. The third one says, the first time I had sex, I got called daddy and my penis went completely flaccid. That shit is gross. Dash, your little brother. How you feeling over there, Jason?
I don't like any of this.
Then he said, this is my favorite one of the whole thing. None of these are fucking relevant. This is the last one. It says, you have shitty taste in women. Dash, your little brother.
Well, he ain't lying, so.
There's one I can agree, but I'm still not liking any of this.
Oh my God.
We all know who he is. He exposed himself by telling us who it is.
So this next one, when it was sent to me, I couldn't figure out what E.M.O meant, but I just clicked in my mind. I thought it was emo, and I was wondering why it made sense, but it makes sense now. My girlfriend was eating me out while she was driving, and then she pulled the car over and fucked me on the side of the highway coming from BR.
While she was eating you out while she was driving.
Yeah, how?
First of all,
This takes that whole Fast and the Furious Paul Walker look and drive thing to a new level.
Go gadget extendo neck.
I have many questions
Is
about
your
this.
ex-girlfriend built like a giraffe? I need to know.
No. This is current girlfriend apparently. My girlfriend was, but look at how she wrote it, emo. So I literally stood when I got this response. I was looking. I said, "What does emo mean?" Like she was gonna kill herself while she was driving, and she decided, "I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm gonna pull over and fuck you." No, she meant, and sorry, it's Suicide Awareness Month. But
Either she got a neck like a giraffe or a tongue like a aardvark.
I have no comment to that.
I have, okay, scale of 1 to crazy as fuck.
I have many questions.
You was playing with life. You crazy.
Well, they pulled over at one point.
Okay, but for the moments that they weren't, I just need to know the logistics behind that.
Yeah.
I just need a diagram of how it happened.
Yeah.
I don't want pictures, videos. I want you to make me a drawing. Sketch this. Tell me how this
Please,
happened.
whip that Etch-a-Sketch out real quick and run this down to me, because I'm confused. This one's, I don't know where they got any cornfields around here, but someone said on-side a tractor and a cornfield.
My big green tractor.
All right, Jason Aldean, pack that shit up now.
All right, I'm going home.
On-side a tractor and a corn. I just wish I had more context. At night, during the day. I'm assuming these are at night.
Have you ever seen a cornfield?
No.
Yeah, they could have been in the middle of that motherfucker.
And you still wouldn't have
And
seen
you still
shit.
wouldn't have seen them.
So like, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, because I have been in a cornfield. Like
I want you to
corn
go watch
mazes.
this great movie called Children of the Corn.
Absolutely not.
Damn.
No, I'm not watching that scary ass shit. This one, in true West Bank fashion, says, under a bridge on the West Bank with cars driving by.
Are you a bum?
No, now this person actually elaborated with me a little bit, and I'm going to share.
Okay.
Because they didn't submit it on the thing, they just messaged it to me. I'm going to share. And they said that it was uncomfortable but very romantic.
Romantic how?
I don't know. She said she got hers, though.
Are you from Westwego?
No, she's not. She said she couldn't remember the name of the bridge either, because I'm trying to know. She said there were cars under and over.
Okay, so we're not talking about the West Bank Expressway here.
No.
Okay.
Thank God. Oh, we could be. She said over and, like, by her. I don't know. I would like to know. Inquiring minds would like to know. Now that
I need latitude and longitude, please.
I'm going to rank that one a good 8, because
Oh, yeah.
that's and she said it was romantic. So, like,
Was there
she
candles?
said there was water nearby, too.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay, so that rules out the expressway.
right. I don't know where it could be. Wonder if it was, like, under the GNO, you know, that little spot right there?
Maybe the little Palco Bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under the
And they got the
GNL.
cars dying.
Yep.
That could
right
be.
there by the
Oh, my
levee.
God, that's probably it.
Yep.
Yeah, she said they had to climb to get there. Like, walk up. Yeah, that's got to be it. Look at us. West
FBI.
Bankopoly.
Like detectives over here detecting shit.
Detecting shit. All right, the next one. I lost count of whatever number we're on. The next one says, on the 4th floor of the restricted section of the library. How many floors does the library have?
Libraries have restricted sections?
I was wondering the same thing.
Is this a Harry Potter novel?
Right, like were they under the stairs? Restricted section of the what's restricted in the library besides talking and having fun?
How did you get there?
And having sex.
Was it the library lady?
Automatic 20 points if it's the library lady.
Right.
Honestly, I'm down for that. That sounds fun.
That's on the same scale as like a cafeteria lady. I mean,
Yeah, but without the hairnets and maybe like 10 less rolls. Body rolls or edible
dinner
rolls? The way we just, our brains like knew exactly where that was going. Okay, the next one says, the front office of my boyfriend's business.
if he owns the business, I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah, because he owns it. So, like, you could go in that bitch whenever you want.
Yeah.
If it was now, if he doesn't own it and he just works there, you get
Like
a 6.
if this was his first day. Alright. Points. But no, he owned this motherfucker.
Right. The next one, my ex-boyfriend is a fireman, and they had an army truck in their bay. We climbed in the back and did the damn thing during one of his shifts.
America.
That's pretty American.
That's American to me. American flag hanging up on there in the bay.
I like it.
Getting a little squeaky.
Did he let you slide down the pole?
I hope so. I want to do that. I don't want to have sex in an army truck, but I want to. I mean, that would be fun too. But I want to slide down the fire pole. I have to take a trip to the Scores.
That's a pretty cool story there.
Here we go.
The next one says, I once had a hookup meet me inside the bathroom at Christmas in the Oaks. That is a child event.
They were trying to get jolly.
And you trying to get jolly. Was it Santa Claus?
She called all of that candy cane.
Oh my God. And it was a hookup too, so like y'all probably didn't even go to Christmas in the Oaks together. You said meet me here.
I like it.
What?
I like it.
No, in the cold.
In the cold.
Oh, you got a sweater on? You gotta take that scarf off? No.
Choke me out with the scarf.
No, son, ain't no way. Alright, the next one. Behind a dumpster of a bar. Now hear me out. I read this one and my brain went to just, I had this vision of Aloha Shores. You know how like, you've been to Aloha Shores? You know how they have that dumpster out there? And I'm just seeing those people that go there doing things like that there.
I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you look like. There is no possible way I am getting anything excited with the smell of a bar dumpster.
The smell of a dumpster, the word dumpster makes me sick. I'm wondering where these people's fucking cars are and why we weren't just like, hey, of all the places we could have sex, let's say fuck our cars and let's go fuck behind the dumpster of a bar.
I can only imagine the corny pickup line talking about like a dump truck behind the dumpster. It just makes me cringe.
Oh my God, that alone.
Oh God.
Yeah, right?
This went from worse to worse.
Right, because now I'm wondering, does your dump truck smell like the dumpster?
Many questions.
Ooh.
Many
All I know
questions.
is if you were behind the dumpster, I hope you weren't sniffing anything.
I hope they were so drunk that it didn't matter. I hope. I pray to God that whoever this was, that you were shit-faced.
For you.
Right, I hope you were shit-faced. The next one says, abandoned building.
Subpar.
Sorry.
Subpar. Yeah, I don't know. Abandoned, like...
It's cool if you're 15. If you're 25, not as cool. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, you gotta get me a little bit better than that one. The next one says, Maggiano's restaurant bathroom. I know who this is. I'm not gonna say it. But...
We've heard a couple of restaurant bathrooms.
Yeah, I don't know. So this was on prom night for this person.
I want something crazy.
So like on prom night when you're like 16, 17, 18, okay, I guess.
Yeah, okay, I guess, maybe.
Okay. This one is fucking golden. Whoever put this one, I don't know how I feel about you. Are y'all ready for this one? Zoe's mom's house. I have questions. First of all, which one of y'all is fucking in my house?
And who are you fucking in the house?
Right. And at what point? Now, like, there's plenty of points that you could probably have had sex in my house and I would have never known because we get drunk and we go outside and we turn the music real loud and we'd be drunk. We just do whatever. But which one of y'all went to my mama's house and was getting it on at my house? And where? Was it in my room? Was it... Oh my God, I got so many questions.
I have the most plausible answer.
Do share.
They was fucking you.
No, that's just too easy, Jason.
That's too easy. That's not crazy. Fucking me? It's not crazy. I mean, okay. I'm not speaking on my sex life on this podcast yet. We haven't gotten that far, and there's not enough bottles of champagne for me to get that far. This person was not fucking me. They were fucking somebody in my mama's house. And the fact that y'all thought that was crazy is sad. You definitely weren't fucking me if that was the craziest place you've had sex. I like a little spice in my life. Goddamn.
Moving on.
On to the next one. Dressing room. Again,
no. Played out.
Sorry. This one says, in my fuck buddy's truck in the employee parking lot at Budweiser warehouse.
I'm glad somebody has a vehicle. I'm gonna say that. I'm glad somebody found their vehicle. At least it's not behind the dumpster.
This is true.
Okay. Christian church parking lot, and they even gave me a location, Ponchatoula, Louisiana.
That explains it.
In a church parking lot. Now, what kind of church? Was it Christian? Oh, Christian church. I just said that.
Sorry, guys. She's not good with words.
My brain just doesn't work that way.
Period.
Christian church parking lot. I've done that too. So,
Same.
I think we've all done that. Because at one point it was a crazy thing to do, and now it's just like, My freaking grandmother listened to this like, we have not all had sex in the church parking lot, Zoe Ann. But yes, we have, Nanny. Yes, we have. The next one says, at the car dealership I worked at, in the cars.
What?
At the car dealership I worked at, in the cars.
So you didn't just not find your car. You found a car. I'm proud of you for that. Hope you didn't leave any stains.
Did you sell the cars?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I know who this one was. And I really don't want to out him.
It's me.
If you ever bought a car from Zoe,
No.
You are entitled to free compensation.
If you've bought a car from me in Atlanta, you might be entitled to compensation. I have not sold anyone a car in the state of Louisiana that I have slept with someone in, but I have done that. That was me.
She's been waiting for this moment.
No, this was in Georgia.
I'm disgusted in you.
We're not going to get into that time of her life tonight, guys.
That's a different episode. All right, this is another one that has me, like, at first I was alarmed when I read it, but then they saved themselves with the last 3 words. In the ball pit of the local Chuck E. Cheese with an adult, I'm no perv. Like, thank God they knew, because as soon as I heard the McDonald's one, why are so many of y'all fucking in ball pits? 2,
There's way too many balls to grab in there.
right.
You don't need to add 2 more.
Right. You're gonna be like, oh, grab right there, and you the whole time she grabbing a purple ball, squeezing, and you don't even feel nothing.
I'm glad that you clarified it with an adult, though.
Right.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, because look, I'm glad about the clarification.
I'm upset at the fact that you thought you had to clarify.
Well, it is Chuck E. Cheese.
Look, when I heard the McDonald's one, my brain first went to why. What? Like,
Why did you feel the need to clarify that with us?
oh my goodness.
Unnecessary.
What are we ranking this one?
Sus.
Right. You know what? Wait, now that you said sus, them saying I'm no perv, like,
Sounds like something a perv would say.
Sus.
we all went, yeah, it sounds a little pervy to me.
Just saying.
All love. Anyway, the next one says, in a hotel room next to my girl's sleeping deaf mom during a hurricane. Which one of y'all fucked up motherfuckers said, we are evacuated for Hurricane Ida and I'm about to evacuate my children?
I love it.
What?
I love it.
Her deaf mom. Now that's fucked up.
Deaf? That poor woman. She can't even hear them cheeks clapping.
Perfect.
Or the fucking roof shingles clapping off the roof.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
I'd have to give that one a solid 10. Solid.
I'm not giving it.
I can't give that a 10. I
That's
feel
not
bad
a
for
10.
your deaf mama.
I'm calling that one a 7.
Oh my
I'm
God.
calling that one a 7.
I liked that one. I like that
That's
one.
risque. With
Whew.
a Q.
Yeah, risque.
On today's episode of What's Fucked Up, that's fucked up.
No, today's episode of How Fucked Up
is fucked up.
That's fucked up.
There we go. Thank you for correcting me.
The next one says, on top of the Ole Miss Library.
Huh. How'd you get up there?
I like it.
How'd you get up there?
I'm seeing lots of synchronicities here. What's with y'all in ball pits and libraries and dressing rooms?
I just like the fact that they were on it. That's you said
On
earlier,
top of it, though.
You said earlier about being under the bridge sounded romantic. That sounds romantic to me.
Like being on top of the library, like
On top of a building.
let's fuck
You
all
know
of this
how
knowledge off of
tall
the.
That library probably is. It's probably a good 3-4 story building.
Which is why I want to know how they got up there to begin with.
The fire escape. But hear me out. Look, God made me short for a reason. I'm afraid of heights. You ain't gonna catch me up on the fucking roof, especially fucking. You're not gonna catch me doing that. Not on the roof. The next one says, I-10 in traffic. I guess that's one way to relieve your road rage.
I'd be bored too.
I mean, look, if we talking about that West Bank to Claiborne split where you just don't be moving for like
Bruh.
20 minutes, I guess you do have a time to get a good bend it over, bust it open in.
Bruh, nothing has never wanted to make me commit an act of terrorism
More than that split.
other than that split.
Look, if you're from New Orleans, you know what the fuck we're talking about. The West Bank, I-10. That's not I-10 though, is it? That is.
It's the I-10-90 flyover.
Yeah, that split
Heading
right
towards
there.
the West Bank or heading towards Baton Rouge.
That split makes me want to die.
I want to kick children every time I'm there.
All right. Well, we know who not to let babysit our children. Uncle Jason. Sorry, kids. He can't come today. He felt like he sat in traffic for a little bit too long. The next one says, on a boat in the lake. I have not had sex on a boat, so I would say that's pretty cool.
Again, you sound like another 90s teen movie.
But, yeah, I also know the person who sent this one, and...
Now, you see if, like, Jaws would have popped up, now we got a cool story.
Yeah, why is your leg missing? Well, you see...
See what had happened.
This one takes church parking lot and just blows it out of the water. It says, the parking lot of the Notre Dame Seminary in NOLA. Take the word seminary and turn it into seminary, why don't we? Because that's... Whew. Well, that takes the church and just knocks it out a little bit.
Is this what we go to church for on Sundays?
This is what we go to ask God for forgiveness for on Sundays.
Ah, okay.
Because they probably look... I know where they going, and it's not upstairs.
Nope.
It's downstairs.
See you there, bud.
We'll be there. This one says, in the kitchen with her mama in the next room.
Risque. I don't know about crazy, but risque.
Were you 15?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Again, that sounds like a
It's a little...
15.
That sounds like a
Come
little...
on, y'all are giving me weak sauce. Weak sauce.
We're getting there.
I expect
Some of
much
these...
better.
So this next one, this person gave me their Instagram name, and I don't know if they want me to say it or not. I'm gonna not, for the sake of anonymous stuff.
What is it? I'll say it. Fuck.
So the first one says Macy's. He gave like 4. He said Macy's bathroom in Lakeside. That's disgusting.
At least it wasn't Oakwood.
The bathroom.
Again, at least it wasn't Oakwood.
Okay, at least it wasn't Oakwood.
That's true.
A church parking lot.
We've heard that one before.
Throw it out. Kenner City Hall, and we got caught by police. That's...
How did that one end?
You lost me. You lost me again. You just got me back.
I'm back.
Whoever you are, my Instagram is JDUF17. Find me. I need details on this one.
We want to talk about this one. And then they said lost virginity at 2 p.m. at Delta Playground. And then they said XOXO, their Instagram name.
Who was keeping time?
Him. He had to look at the clock because he had to be home by 4:45 before the streetlights came on.
If he was losing his virginity, we know damn well it didn't take no 2 hours and 45 minutes.
In, out, done.
Yeah.
Right? Is that how that...
It took him longer to get home than it did for him to do the deed.
Oh, no.
And you know I'm not wrong.
I've only taken one person's virginity, and it was literally in, out, done. That was it. And then he spent the next 20 minutes crying. Because, yes! Crying because he thought he finished in me, and I was like, no, you didn't, buddy. No, you didn't. This
You
is
didn't make it in. That was on my list.
I'm not even adding this one to my list.
It doesn't count.
This one was embarrassing as shit. I'm sorry, it had to be me.
You will not be getting a call back for second auditions.
He cried, poor guy. At that point I was seasoned and he was not. And
obviously.
right, and I was just like, he's crying and I'm like patting him on the shoulder like, there.
How embarrassing.
Right.
I feel sorry for you, bud.
Zoe over here seasoned like Creole gumbo. This dude's over here mayo spicy.
Oh my god, he's uncooked chicken. See, like, that's how... Yeah, it was sad.
That just made me picture really nasty things that I could have went without.
The next one says, outside of a cabin. I don't do the whole outside thing. I don't want no bugs touching my booty.
Why not inside the cabin?
Right.
Like, what made
I mean,
you
that
go
wouldn't have been as
outside?
crazy.
Or again, find your car. We keep going back to this car thing. Where is your car?
Where is your car?
Do y'all not drive? Do you own vehicles?
Right, where's
Zoe can sell you some. She may or may not have done the deed in.
I don't sell cars anymore. But I can refer you to a handful of people who do.
Who have probably done the deed and said cars.
But not with me, though.
To clarify.
To clarify, not with me.
Again, kind of sus that you had to clarify.
Who is the imposter?
Oh my Jesus. The next one says, in Texas, right next to my ex's dad's room, and he thought she was a virgin. We were one thin wall away. Weird as fuck.
Okay, you know what? At first, I was wondering why he put in Texas.
Right.
And then it clicked.
I'm scared.
God and guns.
Oh, fuck.
And it just came into perspective.
Oh my God, I didn't realize that. He thought she was a virgin and they're fucking in the, one thin wall away.
He was scared for his life.
You were literally about to become that TikTok of, honey, go get my shotgun.
He goes running out the house with no fucking pants on and he's just holding his pants over his underwear.
You may want to pull those up. It's going to help you run faster.
That's fucking hilarious. This one says, I've got questions for this one. Literally in the middle of a railroad track in 20-degree weather. This was also my first time doing anything extracurricular. So did you just tell me you lost your virginity on a railroad track, whatever the fuck you lost? What? Do you have a death wish?
I know this person, and this person for sure has a death wish.
This is who I think it is?
It's who you think it is.
Oh my God.
I just want to know how y'all be doing shit in cold weather like that. Fuck.
Right, because if this is who I think it is, he's of the male species, and how it did anything in a 20-degree weather.
Coming from somebody who saw snow for their first time at 24, that shit's cold.
Your little tinkle want to shrivel right up into its hole.
God damn it. If it drops under 50 degrees, you're going to catch me with 2 jackets and a long sleeve.
That's skill right there, because I don't know how it didn't just shrivel up like a raisin.
I'm just wondering how
is it not an any?
Why are you on the railroad tracks? Where's your car?
Again, back to this car.
Fuck. And like...
That's going to be the next
Does that
survey.
not hurt your back?
That is the next survey. What do you people drive?
Right. Do any of y'all have cars? Fuck.
That just can't be comfortable.
Right. That shit dirty. What's with this outside shit? Behind a dumpster. Outside of a cabin.
I know we
on
preach
a railroad
outside,
track.
but we preach a different kind of outside than the outside you guys are doing.
When it comes, and he lost his
outside,
virginity.
inside.
Lost his virginity doing that. I salute you, because that was way better than my fucking story. This one says, he brought me on top of the Walgreens on Canal Street on Mardi Gras Day, and then he went back down to buy lube from the Walgreens. Why didn't he spit? Why didn't he just spit? I'm not done.
You know what?
Then answers. Then he fucked me in my ass on top of the Walgreens. LOL. Hee so funny.
Spit's not lube. Let's get that cleared straight the fuck away. Spit
Alright, well, if you're talking
not
about
lube.
ass, I guess so. Look, hear me out. I don't do ass stuff.
Much less on the top of a Walgreens.
On Mardi
On
Gras
Claiborne
Canal.
Don't you say? We're talking about
Canal on Mardi Gras Day. So you know
Somebody saw that.
somebody saw that shit.
Somebody saw
That
it.
hotel is all around now.
So I also know who this was, and I had to ask them. I said, how did you get up to the top of the Walgreens on Canal Street? And they said that there's a back alley with stairs. So
Thank you for answers.
thank you, because maybe I want to try it without the ass stuff. I'm just saying.
No.
The next one says, a Walgreens bathroom.
What is it with y'all and Walgreens?
And bathrooms.
The bathroom, dude. I have no desire to fuck in a bathroom that's not my own.
There's already enough bodily fluids.
Like,
Don't add any.
like a public bathroom? No, that's not the one for me.
I'd rather be outside on the railroad tracks.
Right. Yeah. I would rather... All right. Port-a-potty at City Park. Y'all are blowing my goddamn mind with this public bathroom shit and this porta-potty ass shit.
That is disgusting.
Let me find out. Y'all are gross.
A porta potty. What kind of STD you got from that? I need answers.
Jason is over here staring at the wall with this pure look of disgust. I can't even... I wish I could describe it. He's sad. The man of many words has nothing to say.
I'm tired of the bathrooms. But a porta potty.
Not the porta potty, dude.
This is where herpes came from.
You need to take a bath and bleach twice.
Oh my god.
I'm disgusted.
I'm sorry. Oh
lost for
my.
words. Speechless.
This one kind of in my grandma's car.
At least you found a car.
It's a vehicle.
We found
have a winner.
Ding 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 ding.
Was Grandma in the car?
Oh. Right, Grandma, can I borrow your 99 Corolla real fast?
Hey, let's let them back seats flip down to the trunk.
I heard. I used to sell cars. I know.
We know.
Oh, we know.
The walk-in cooler at the daiquiri shop I worked at.
Again, cold.
I've done that. That was not mine, but I have done that. And I didn't get fired until way later. They didn't know.
That's just a little too cold for me. I don't do the cold personally.
My Audi becomes an any way too easy.
In the cold? No.
In the cold. Jason don't do the cold.
This one says, got head for like an hour in the back seat while her parents were driving.
If you got head for a whole hour straight.
And didn't get noticed at all.
And that's for an
I smell
hour.
cap.
You got head for an hour.
You capping.
Either you can't tell time or she can't suck dick.
I call cap, because if you sucking dick for an hour, look, if we in the car with my parents, they talking to us, or they were gonna turn around and see why we being so quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Let me
your mom
play.
don't know how to shut up.
Let me play devil's advocate real quick.
Love you, Mom.
Maybe it was on and off for an hour. Maybe they had to take breaks so they could, respond to the conversation. Maybe it was an hour-long period.
Yeah, for some reason she sounded like she got Laffy Taffy in her mouth. Sound like one of the parents off Charlie Brown. Wah, 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 wah.
I love the Charlie Brown.
I gotta go after that one.
The next one says, at a school in the locker room. Now, they said at a school in the locker room, so I'm assuming they probably were too old to be in school, and if that's the case, you're a pedophile.
You're a sex offender. Just get on the registry.
I know. I'm gonna say they both went to said school.
I'm going to say they said at a school. Now, hear me out. We're not judging you, except we are. But we don't know you, so we could say whatever we want. So don't get offended. But
Or
I'm
do.
taking... Or do. I don't fucking care
I
either
don't
way.
care about your feelings.
I don't care either way. But I'm getting very much pedophile vibes. You said at a school in the locker room. So, like, what? Y'all were there for your daughter's fucking senior year orientation, and you said, you know what, Mindy, bend it over, bust it open. I'm ready to get this shit.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna, at a school in the locker room, even early 2000s, they lock all that shit up.
Right. So, I guess
So it
maybe...
had to be during school hours.
So...
Which means 9 times out of 10, you probably went to that school.
I have
Was
questions.
this girl on girl or guy on guy or both?
Questions.
It
Many
would probably
questions.
be easier, huh? Church parking lot again.
Here we go again.
So tired of these church parking lots.
I'm sensing a pattern here. Some of y'all really need Jesus.
How many of y'all were touched by priests?
That just went a
Ooh-wee.
different direction.
This one says in front of City Hall. In a car or not?
Sorry, if the cops didn't catch you and it wasn't Kenner,
This isn't like the
our
other
friend from earlier.
Right.
You lost.
That one's not it.
You lost.
This one says City Bar bathroom.
That's just disgusting.
The night I got arrested.
Hold up, I got a question. Was it City Bar in Metairie as it is today, or City Bar back in 2010?
Well, I have a feeling this one was from Zoe as well. Because the way she's looking right now is telling me it's her.
The night I got
I'm disappointed.
with my ex.
Oh, okay.
Then they stopped letting 2 girls in the bathroom at once.
That makes sense.
They found out.
Oh, it took too long. Jesus Christ.
But so yes, it was the city. You were there that night.
Our bathroom.
All of a sudden, I'm upset.
Suddenly this got really weird. This one, now there's a few paragraphs coming up. We're at the last 5.
They better be good, because I'm sorely disappointed, other than our guy who got caught by Kenner police.
So, Buku ladies' restroom in VIP while kids were in there for some random reason. I finished and walked out to a crowd of women with their hands up, like I was leaving church. Like they were, I guess they had their hands up,
I'm confused.
or
First off, you need to go back to English 101 to learn how to write a complete sentence.
I don't know. But so basically, again, in the bathroom at a music festival.
Why were there kids there?
Yeah, because isn't Buku
Can I
18
read
and
this?
Yeah, you can read that.
I have many questions, and I don't know if it's just the way you wrote
Okay.
it.
Yes, I think I clarified. at Buku.
Okay.
As in Buku Festival.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what
yes.
I said.
The ladies' restroom in VIP.
Yes.
While kids were in there for some random reason, they finished and walked out to a crowd of women with their hands up like they were leaving church.
I'm just going to go ahead and guess that some drugs were involved in this because it makes just as much sense as an acid trip does.
Correct. Oh, wow. This next one got...
Lots of words in it.
Yeah, lots of words. You used your words. I'm proud.
Thank you. The next one says, the craziest place would have to be in the back of a church. Like, not in the church part, but you know where they have the classroom for kids and stuff. It was in the kindergartner's room. We were there decorating for an event that we had coming up. And you know, when you get the urge, it's just there. So I went into the room and raised my skirt, slipped those panties to the side, and backed it up real quick. Pastor had went back there like 2 minutes after we finished.
Storytelling skills on point.
I want you to write all my captions for everything.
Time out, that's my job. For one. Two, yes. Thank you for the description. Finally, somebody who knows how to use their words.
All right, we got like 3-word answers. This one.
Yeah.
This one takes church parking lot and knocks it out the
It
park.
knocks it out the park. Can we talk about how, for a second, just like the verbiage used, slip those panties to the side?
I feel like I was reading the words to a rap song.
I was there.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't. I don't go to church. I can't step in. I'll probably sit on fire.
God.
I just want to know what is up with y'all in these areas that kids go into.
That's another good point.
Y'all are nasty.
The pastor
Kids
went
go
back
there. Kids are made there.
The pastor went back there and probably was like, smells like the boys were in here.
Oh my god.
Thought this was the kindergartner's room, not a fish market.
No, oh my god. The next one said, bitch, literally on the front deck of a cruise ship on a pool chair at night. It was so Titanic, just call me Rose.
I'm kind of upset you ended off with that sentence because I was really about to make a Rose and Jack joke. And you beat me to the punch, and I hate being one-upped. You win. Have a good night.
Now, I've never been on a cruise ship, so I'd say that would probably... I don't know what it's like at night, like if there's anyone out there.
I've been on a cruise. I think it would be easy to do, but I feel like it's a cool story.
I think it's a cool story, yeah.
I mean, yeah, same thing. I've never been on a cruise ship.
So,
If I was meant to go in the water, I'd have flippers.
same. Just wasn't for me.
Nope.
Alright, last two. Roof of the art building at Southeastern Louisiana University. Y'all with these roofs?
All y'all motherfuckers in these roofs, I hope y'all at least bring a towel or a blanket or something up there.
Yeah, because they don't have anywhere to, like, they probably just, like, bending somebody over.
That roof and gravel hurt.
They probably not doing nothing romantic. They're probably, like, just bending somebody over.
Well, yeah, that first girl on Walgreens did do anal.
Yeah.
She probably just got bent over.
Yeah, and, like, probably literally over the side or something. Like, she was probably still standing up. Like, you're not even getting on your knees for this.
She one good thrust away from her death.
Oh my god! No! He hits it hard one time and that's it.
It's one good thrust.
That's like the same...
One good thrust, she getting Mufasa.
The same year that all the people, like, didn't somebody fall off a balcony during Mardi Gras like 2 years ago?
I don't remember.
Like 3 people fell off a balcony and then somebody got hit by the parade floats.
I remember that year when like 4 people got hit by parade floats.
Yeah.
This just took a quick drastic turn.
Alright, last one.
That's okay. We'll turn back.
Alright. If this isn't the most Laetitia thing, West Bank thing I've ever heard, it says, and this was the very first one someone submitted, by the way. A trap house in Lafitte, the whole trailer would rock.
If you'd have been here during Hurricane Ida, every trailer would have rocked.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow!
You can cancel me if you want.
Now,
Fight me.
Gosh,
I can't even top that comment.
I can't top that.
I don't even want to try to top the comment.
That's a little. I mean, it's got a point. Sorry to Lafitte.
Hey, you know what? I've been down there every day helping out.
You get to say comments like that then, because you have been down there helping.
And
so for anyone,
I will say, going off on a tangent here. I guess we're finished with our.
Yeah, we're done with our
extracurriculars.
extracurriculars. You can go on your tangent now.
For all of these people on Facebook who are going around saying, "Oh, it's more than just New Orleans hit." Da 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 da. Nationwide, people don't know what a Lafitte is. They don't know what a West Bank is. They don't know what St. Charles is. New Orleans includes the greater New Orleans area.
Right.
So when they say, when somebody in Idaho says, "Oh, I'm sending prayers to New Orleans, sending good thoughts to New Orleans and everybody affected by this storm."
You're sending that to Lafitte,
They're
to
sending that
the
to-
Bayou parishes.
Correct. To
And you can't.
when they think of southeastern Louisiana, when they think of Louisiana, period, only two cities come to mind: Baton Rouge and New Orleans, most of all.
Right.
They just know New Orleans got hit. Lafitte, Marrero, Luling, Slidell, all of that is the greater New Orleans area. So stop being so salty on Facebook saying it's more than New Orleans hit. They know that.
Right. They just don't know those places. They've just never fucking been there.
They know a hurricane's not like a tornado. It didn't just touch down on New Orleans.
Right.
They know everywhere's affected.
Yeah, that is a big thing that people have been like, "Oh, well, y'all aren't talking about it." They are talking about it. They've talked about Homa and the Bayou parishes for a very long time. I just, actually, during the hurricane, heard more about Homa than I did about New Orleans, and I'm 15 minutes away from there.
Yeah, but just being down in Lafitte, coming from the West Bank, coming from this area, seeing the amount of people that have come together to help everyone out for this storm, seeing the people that after the storm were in their boats, Cajun Navy style, full force, pulling people out of homes.
Right.
Like, I don't want to say Lafitte is destroyed because Lafitte will build back.
Right.
That's those people. That's their culture. That's who they are.
They're not gonna leave it like that. Lafitte's not gonna go anywhere.
But it's messed up.
Yeah. Oh, I've been going down there. I've been on that side of the river a handful of times since.
The moment you step out the truck, you better have some boots on.
Yeah, all that slush and nasty ass.
Every yard is perfectly level, and it's the craziest thing in the world because it's all perfectly level with just black silt, black mud.
Right.
And it's all inside people's houses, places that I've gone and know personally and have gone and hung out at or drank at.
Yeah.
Going in there and having to help demolish some of these places, the entire thing. Not just empty out the inside, gut the sheetrock. No, demolish the entire building.
Right, yeah.
It's just, I couldn't imagine being one of those people that are living down there.
It's crazy because it's so close to us and it's so close to home. I've hung out in Lafitte. I have friends who live in Lafitte. It's crazy because we're probably 40 minutes away from there, and you couldn't hardly tell our house got hit by a hurricane.
Correct.
It's just crazy. It's crazy because we definitely got some damage, but our houses look nothing like what it fucking looks like down there.
Yeah, that storm surge really.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We do, if y'all follow us on Facebook, there are a few links to be able to send people resources and help out any way you can if you can help or if you need help. There are other resources for that as well. Like I said, we weren't thankfully affected too much by Hurricane Ida, but there are places in the New Orleans area that have gotten smacked, and they could use all the help they could freaking get. So if you're able and you're willing, everybody appreciates it. There's links for all that on our Facebook, and we'll be continuing to repost those as the rest of the city rebuilds and gets back to some sense of normalcy. Because right now there's still a lot of places without power.
There's still I want to say they got like 90% of Jefferson Parish with
Right.
power. But there are still St. Charles Parish. There's still areas without power.
There's places where there's curfew, so people can't leave past certain times. I know St. Charles Parish is like pulling people over if you're out, because you can't. It's dangerous to drive out there with no power.
The looting, and I was shocked by this, really wasn't horrible. I know we were all young for Katrina.
Right.
But after Katrina, I remember hearing looting was bad.
Yeah, I'd say so. So I actually wasn't here for Katrina, but I remember like seeing pictures and reading stories and stuff. And I know they were saying the hurricane itself was comparable to Katrina, but I'd say that did we make it out better on this side than they did during Katrina? I mean, New Orleans didn't go completely underwater at all, or.
Well, so the thing about it is there's so many and by no means am I a meteorologist.
Right.
But there are so many variables that you have to look at when it comes to who made out better when it comes to a storm. Katrina was a lot bigger.
Right.
You know, I may be off by some numbers here, but I think Katrina at its widest was like 250 miles wide, as opposed to Ida, which I think was only 125.
Right.
But Katrina was a very slow-moving storm. Ida looked like it was going to be fast.
Yeah, and she stayed on land for 16 hours.
It was a long night.
When she hit the area, she started to turn, and turned right on top of us. And that's what took so long. It was just a very, we rode this storm out too, and it was kind of scary. Coming from somebody who
has been through multiple
experiences.
Yeah, I'm no Louisiana native, and my first hurricane was last year for Hurricane Zeta, which was hardly a hurricane compared to what we sat through for this.
No, Hurricane Zeta.
And I want to say, really, compared to last year, I was like desensitized when they were telling us about Hurricane Ida coming. I was like, man, it's gonna do exactly what it did last year with the freaking 7 storm warnings we had. And I remember my mom being so frustrated, like having to pick up stuff and then put it back because nothing ever happened. So this time I was like, look, we're staying our asses here. I'm not leaving. So, and now I kind of wish I would have. But
there's always a pattern that happens, and watch, you'll see it. Maybe not this hurricane season, but next hurricane season, they'll start talking about a storm in the tropic. It'll move into the Gulf. It'll strengthen to a 1 or a 2, and everybody and their grandma is going to kick rocks.
Right, because of this, right?
Everybody's going to evacuate.
No, I'm going to do the same thing.
I'll be right behind them.
And watch, we might not even lose power for that one.
Right.
And that's going to happen for a couple years.
Right, because people just...
And then in about 10, 12 years, we're going to get another Katrina, another Ida, We're going to get another level of, Camille,
right.
Betsy. All of those, they don't happen every year.
Right, not every single time. I know people are worried about what we've got coming in the next couple of days.
Ida is what you would call a once-in-a-decade storm. But the problem is the people of Louisiana do get complacent with these minor storms that, you and I,
right.
Hurricane Zeta, Category 1.
We had hurricane parties.
Right, we were drunk.
We were drunk the whole time.
Yeah.
Everybody else is battening down the hatches. New Orleans and Louisiana, we're drunk as a skunk. You couldn't find a Michelob Ultra on the West Bank.
They were at our house.
Yeah.
We had them. Again, there are links to resources on our Facebook page for sure. We'll probably try to get them out on other social medias just to help out a little bit more. But I think that concludes our 2nd/3rd episode.
2.1.
2.3. This is our 3rd try.
Well, we finally did it.
This is it.
Thank you guys for sharing your stories.
Thank you guys for sharing your stories. They did not disappoint.
Some
of them.
Some did.
That one dude that got caught by Kenner, again, find me on Instagram. I need details to this story, please.
He's intrigued.
I've got his Instagram name. I'll just give it to you.
No, I want him to look me up because I need to hear this from him.
Absolutely. So that concludes the third episode or second whatever freaking episode this is the end, okay?
One of them.
Make sure you follow us on all of our social medias. We've got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. We don't really use TikTok. I'm not too good at it. It's all Toxicity Podcast, except Twitter is Toxicity Pod because they wouldn't let us add cast. It's too many freaking letters. There's a character restriction on Twitter for everything, including the username. So it's just Toxicity Pod on Twitter.
But follow us. We react and comment back and shit like that.
All right. That's it. Say bye, everybody, friends.
Have a nice week.
Bye.
Bye.